Hey guys, the Thomas117 here, and today I'm gonna count down my top 10 Legend of Zelda games for you. Keep in mind that this is a personal list, and it will only be the games in the series that I have played. Now, without further ado, here we go. The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. I only put this game on this list mainly because I didn't want to make one of those awkward top 9s. This game doesn't really stand out in my memory as a very phenomenal Zelda game, but it's better than Phantom Hourglass, and I haven't played the other three, those being the Oracle games and Link's Awakening. I did enjoy the train mechanic in this game quite a bit, which is the main mechanic, and it's not a bad game, which is why it made the list. The Legend of Zelda Minishcap. This is a game that I haven't played for a really long time, and that's because it hasn't really drawn me to it. It's not a bad game, it's actually quite fun. I think the ability to shrink down was a cool idea, and it was presented nicely. Kudos, Capcom. The Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. This was one of my very first games, ever. Simple as that. The nostalgia alone would get it on this list, but the fact that it's so memorable and so different from the rest of the series is a big plus. Yes, it is an RPG, and yes, the gameplay is dramatically different, but to call it a black sheep of the series is, in my opinion, untrue. It was, after all, only the second Zelda game made, and they didn't have a formula for the series. A definite good game, though. The Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past. This is definitely where I'm going to be getting a lot of hate. What? A Link to the Past is low? Why? Well, because it is technically my list. Don't get me wrong, it is a fantastic game. I remember sitting down for hours and playing my Game Boy Advance version of it, but as fun as it isn't a game that I can find myself saying, oh, I should really play that, very often. I can see why it appeals to so many people, though. The Legend of Zelda Windwaker. This is a game I actually really enjoyed. I thought the story was really awesome, Ganondorf's character was executed perfectly, and the game's presentation was just beautiful. I remember spending hours my first time playing this game, just exploring the world and looking at the different islands. The thing that makes it this low on the list is the sailing. And did I forget to mention the sailing? You do get something in the game later on that helps you with this, but by that point it's just too late in the game for it to make a substantial difference. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This is another game that I absolutely love to play. The story depth, characters, levels, and bosses are all just really memorable. The thing that makes it low on the list is just how many collectibles there are. 46 heart pieces, 24 masks, of which only 6 are required, 2 unrequired wallets, bomb bags, and quivers, and many more on top of that. It's just too daunting a game to complete. Definitely a fun game to pick up and play, though. The Legend of Zelda for the NES. This was my first ever Zelda game, and the second game that I ever played. For such an old game, it still has fantastic appeal for replaying. The controls were awesome, the story was enticing, and the look was really nice for when it came out. I remember just getting lost in the game, like entranced, when I was a kid, and I still love to go back and play it now. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is, in my opinion, a game that gets way more hate than it deserves. I love the gameplay, the story, the items, and even some of the characters are memorable, like the demon child Mallow, and especially the postman. The final battles were memorable, and the dark atmosphere was outstanding. My one gripe is that Ganondorf was introduced way too late in the game. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I went into this game quite leery about the motion controls, but it turned out in spades. The gameplay was fantastic, I loved how they sorta kinda blended the graphic styles of Windwaker and Twilight Princess, and the story was fantastic as well. Also, the levels were, in my opinion, some of the most enjoyable, puzzling, and clever in the whole series. The way they used the Motion Plus for some, if not all of the puzzles, were outstanding. It was the first video game to make me tear up in quite some time. The ending of the game was just so beautiful that words weren't even needed to tell a story. I just wish it wasn't so easy. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is hands down my favorite Zelda game, like, ever. The story is phenomenal, the controls nearly flawless, the levels were some of the best in the series, and the presentation of this game was just beautiful. I was in awe my entire time playing this game through for the first time, and even now, some of the parts of the game, like the complexity of the water temple, still amaze me. Sure, the graphics are a little dated now, but you shouldn't play a game just for its graphics. To me, a good story and tight controls will beat out graphics any day. Thank you guys for watching. I've been the Thomas17, and you can leave your questions at my forum spring, follow me on Twitter, and remember to leave suggestions for future countdowns in the comment section below. And, as always, until next time, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.